formerly of Mark and Brian. You're listening to the M25 show, which kind of sucks. Mine are good. Mark and Linda, Daddy versus Daughters. But since you're listening anyway, here it is, the M25 show.
All right. Welcome back to the M25 show. My name's Albert.
I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Steve. And this is all you get today.
Can't get a
That's
full
two
show.
Musketeers.
No, Eddie's taking a personal day off today.
Oh.
Very personal.
Very personal.
Ooh.
So, yes. I don't know.
What excuse did he give this time?
Well, is it a colonoscopy? That's pretty personal.
He's
That
getting
is-
the camera snake up at the ass.
Yeah.
No. It's something to do with his brother. I'll say that.
No.
Mm.
But it's not
Court-
it's not what we think of. His brother's not
Oh.
feeling well, so he has to
Okay.
take him in. So
Not another court hearing in Tijuana.
no, he's not
Not
feeling
selling the
well.
carpet on the corner.
No. Still the carpet at the hospital.
Or there was that police chase of that big rig last night. Maybe they were involved.
Please
I
just with a
missed
big
it.
rig. What was that?
I fell asleep during it. I don't know how it ended. I don't know what happened.
Oh, I hate when I do that.
Were you in the middle of watching it and fell asleep?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
was it?
it started like I got the alert at 11 o'clock from Channel 7. So I put out the app and I'm just watching it and I just knocked out.
Wasn't that exciting, huh?
Yeah. Well, was swerving a few times. Like he thought it was going to tip over, but the guy had it under control. And then it's like far away. So maybe it was heading my way, be more exciting.
Oh, like toward your place?
Towards the area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then we know it would be Eddie,
Hmm.
heading down this way.
I don't know. I didn't see any car chase or rig chase, or
Me
whatever
either.
you call it.
I was asleep already, I think.
Was it late at night or?
I started watching at 11 o'clock, so
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you were hard at work.
Yeah. I'm sure Alyssa had her notifications on that don't disturb.
Yep, that's it. I didn't
I
get the
couldn't-
notification because it's don't disturb.
I don't even text her no more. I'm just like,
You
let's wait till the next day.
No,
don't
I
text
think
me
it
anymore,
turns
but
on
you
9:30 is when mine turns on.
Oh, it's automatic?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
So-
Eddie does that. Eddie does that shit too.
It's the only way you get sleep. I mean, you don't want your
Especially
phone
with-
going ding, ding, ding.
especially with Steve up all night, he's gonna be bothering you.
I don't text nobody.
It's not only
Not
that,
anymore.
it's like the emails, a lot of the companies like to email you like early morning in the middle of the night. I'm like, what the heck?
Well, so you wake
People
up to
wanna
him,
sleep. Yeah.
wake up and go shopping.
You don't you don't put it on like vibrate or silent or something, or it's always
No.
got to be on loud.
It's not loud. It's just
It has enough stuff that vibrates.
doesn't vibrate hard enough.
No,
Okay, now I get it. That's all you had to say.
we we know where she puts her phone at night. It's not on the bedstand.
Oh gosh. Well, she doesn't have it on vibrate, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So what's going on? What is going on? What the hell is going on?
The world's a mess.
Yes.
Okay.
What's bothering you now, Steve?
Is
Um,
it
I
the
don't-
is it the controlled rain? The controlled weather?
rain.
No, that's not it.
Yeah.
The weather
It's-
Yeah,
machine.
the seeding of the clouds. That's what they're calling it now.
No,
No.
that's not it.
No, no.
No.
Hold on,
Is it
folks. We're having Steve's
Is
therapy
it
session
the
today.
people working at McDonald's are making more money than you are? Is it what's the problem?
Dr. Alyssa's in the house.
Yeah, no, that's not it. But now you're piling on extra stuff that's gonna really upset me.
It would piss you off more.
Yeah. No, okay, you're a woman, Alyssa. I don't know if we talked about this, but
Has that been established?
but Alyssa's a
You know,
woman.
did we get her pronouns?
Yeah, she's a woman. She's all woman.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if we talked about this. If we did, just cut me off short, okay? That's what people do in my life anyway, so just do it. No offense. It's all good. Alyssa, okay, you have a significant other, right?
Yes.
And if you have friends that are dudes, do you have friends that are guys
Mhm.
that aren't your
few, yeah.
boyfriend?
Mhm.
Okay. Now, let's say the holidays roll around, right? Christmas or
Mhm.
maybe even your birthday or whatever, and you've had a
I hear a
dude
telephone
friend.
ringing.
That's
Yeah,
Steve's.
that's my bat phone.
That's Steve's
Oh.
significant other calling in to complain.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you still have a landline? Okay, go ahead.
Sure do. You know, that's another thing. That's another thing. I sent a picture to a friend of mine, right? It was something I was showing her, right? And in my phone, my landline phone was way in the back in the corner, right? And I was showing her something else, right? A picture of something, and she's like, "Oh, you still have a landline?" She picks out the whole, not even what I sent the picture of.
Yeah.
I
That's
go,
a woman
"Yeah."
for you.
I go, "What's wrong with the landline? Is there something wrong with having a landline?"
I mean, if you want to waste money, I
Yeah, I was
guess.
gonna say it's just a waste of money.
Not really.
Well, I'll say I'll miss my landline. I wish I still had it, but
Like
or
who
even
calls?
or even when I bundled with cable and I had the other phone,
Mhm.
you could just give that one and fuck it. You know, you're not home, you can't answer.
Well, I guess you can look at it as a waste of money because everybody has cell phones. I get it, but ours we use it kind of like if that phone rings, like let's say we don't get our phone, it's charging or whatever. Most of the time, it's an emergency call. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like if somebody's calling that somebody's in the hospital, somebody's passed away. Especially if it rings in the middle of the night. You know,
So
because
it's
most
like the
people,
red phone.
yeah, they have your home phone.
Yeah.
If that thing rings, you don't want it to ring. Like when it rings now, I don't know who's calling, and it's usually it's either death or bill or what do you call those people that are trying to sell
Bill
shit?
collectors?
Collectors?
No, the ones that,
Telemarketer.
telemarketers. There you go.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Let you know
listen, I
you're
have a
pre-approved
landline.
for a $50,000 loan.
Hell yeah. Put it in my
just-
bill box.
Just
Yeah.
send us $5,000 first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're sending your number to the Nigerian princess or
Nigerian
You-
princess.
Yeah.
princess. I think there's
Oh.
more than one now, but they're all calling you up.
Yeah.
So anyway, yes, I have a landline. I do.
Congrats.
What's
Okay.
my brother thinks I'm throwing money away. That's another thing.
I say people say that.
Who
That's
knows? With might be the end of the world, and Steve's the only one that's going to be able to call another landline somewhere else. Well, at
Maybe.
work, of course, work has
May-
we have a landline
Maybe.
at work.
Steve can call into work when the world comes to an end. Hey, boss, I'm
Yeah.
not coming in.
It's just
My cell phone
it's just
don't work, but
It's just the phone. What
Yeah.
happens? What happens if? Well, there's people that still have landlines, don't they? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
the folks of, well, our generation should, but even us, we're getting rid of them too. But even like
Yeah.
our parents, or that's what they have, and they have cell phones.
hmm
But I'll put it in my notes, Alyssa, to see about maybe just getting rid of it.
you don't have to. I mean,
I
It's-
like it.
well,
Just sitting there.
It's kind of nice to have another phone number, like when
hmm
they want you to sign up for stuff.
Who's
So
they?
people, stores. Hey, you want to join our rewards? Yeah, here's the phone number.
Yeah.
I'm never going to answer that.
Oh, you mean give a different phone?
You know, it is funny because
Yeah.
I think my mom's landline phone number is like for CVS or something rewards. Still
Oh,
to this day, and she don't even have that phone anymore.
That phone doesn't exist.
Yeah, I just remember
well,
the number.
I don't have it for those
But I
reasons,
mean,
for CVS or junk calls. If it was up to me, I wouldn't have any junk calls. It would just be an emergency line,
mhm.
But if it rings in the middle of the night, then we know
It's like a
something's
bat
wrong.
phone.
Yeah,
A bat
we know
phone.
And that's what happened when my grandma died. Phone rang in the middle of the night. It woke me up. I go, shit, something's gone wrong.
Yeah, when your landline rings in the middle of the night,
Mm-hmm.
we know it's not telemarketers. It's something bad.
They should get
Family or
smart
the
and start
pop.
doing that because you'll get up to answer the phone then.
Yeah, you get up,
Hello,
run into
Mr.
the
Steve.
phone.
You've been approved for a $20,000 loan.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
What's all this with $20,000 loans? Is that what you get?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
I get a lot of those. Mm-hmm.
high rollers over there,
Got a credit card? You're gonna.
Right.
Hey,
Or
you wanna
or the
settle your
ones
debt?
like your Spectrum account has qualified for 50% off or da 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 da. I'm
Yep.
like, I don't even have Spectrum. I mean, I do, but it's not in my name.
What about those ones I get? It's a sexy voice woman that says for $5.99 a minute, you can call me at this number and
Hey,
we'll have a good time.
it's either an ugly woman or a guy. Don't
Yeah.
fall for it.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
There's my act of kindness for today.
All right.
I saved you from some misery.
Okay. Now that we
So
got the landline out of the way, I was trying to tell
I
you
was gonna
what's
say, what's your
upsetting me.
story that's you're disturbed?
Now that Alyssa knows I have a landline, how did is that loud or what?
You
I
can
heard
hear
it.
it.
Okay. All right. All right.
I just know to ignore it, otherwise Steve gets mad.
I'm not mad.
I said gets mad if I don't ignore it.
Okay. So where were we, Alyssa?
You were telling me why you're upset, why you're bothered today.
Yes, about I was asking you
If
if you
had
had
if I had a friend.
guy
Mm-hmm.
friends,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a significant other, right? So let's say before you had your significant other, your boyfriend now, you've had these guy friends for years. Alberto,
Mm-hmm.
tell me if I've went over this before, so I can not even talk about it because it's upsetting me. Okay. Yeah.
I don't. Well, you have to keep going. I don't know where
Yeah,
this
I don't know
particular
what's
story is
going.
going.
So
I'm sure a topic like this has come up.
so let's say it's Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
and you're at wherever, place of business or whatever, and the guy, your friend, gives you a Christmas gift that he's been doing for years. You take it home, you're all happy, you put it on the counter, and your man comes home, and he's like, "What is this?" And you go, "Oh, my friend got me a present for Christmas." And you go, "Oh, that's cool." And you say his name, and he's like, "Wait a minute, what's it? Some dude gave you a present?" And you go, "Yeah, he's a friend of mine. I've been friends a long time." And he's like, "No." He's like, "You have to take that back. You have to take that back to him." And he says, any woman of mine, no man should give a woman of mine any gifts. Now, you're in that, wherever in the kitchen or whatever, do you have a discussion with him about it? Or do you just do it and think about it? What do you do?
Open it,
Oh,
see what it
well,
is, and say that he's just a friend. I've known him longer than I've known you. We're friends, and that's all we are. It's not anything else,
okay.
He
But
decided to give me a Christmas gift, and that was it.
me and you see that, but you got this dude who thinks he's Don Juan DeMarco, okay? And he's all,
Should be
no,
the only man in your life.
this isn't how this relationship's going to work. You need to take that back tomorrow.
Then it's not going to work.
Just like that?
I'm I'm not going to give up my friends.
What if you like your dude, and let's say this hasn't happened, and you guys have dated for a little bit, and you got, hey, this is the one, and you moved in together, like like you guys, your relationship went down, and then this happened already when you guys got, you're all settled in and everything, and then this happens. Do you at least try to talk
Then
to him about it, or do you just say, hey, that's not cool?
probably because, I mean, number one, if he was the one, he would understand. There wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, but what if he's one of those, say he's a macho dude. Not saying, I don't know your
Yeah.
guy, but let's say you were with one of those dudes. Nothing wrong with that as long as they're, good
Yeah.
men and whatever. But something like this happens where he just saw, no, that's not the way I was brought up. No woman of mine is going to, no dude's going to give any woman of mine any gifts but me.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right.
I'm sorry, I don't agree with you.
Okay.
Like, I mean, it's just like, so if you had like a girlfriend and she gave you a gift, it's the same thing, and most guys, like how you're explaining, will be like, well, it's okay if I get a gift from a girl, but it's not okay if you get a gift from a guy. It's that whole like double standard type thing, and
Okay.
it's not
What if he
not
doesn't
going to be
say
that
that?
way.
He's all, I don't get gifts from women either. Whatever. He's just,
Mhm.
let's say he doesn't get gifts, and if he does, whatever, he hides them or whatever. But let's just say he doesn't, and
Yeah.
he's just saying, "Hey, this is not how this works. I'm the man
Well,
here."
me, I'm hard headed. I'm like, nope, this is how it works. This is how I was. I always say, this is my life. This is how my life was before you, and this is how my life will be after you.
Alberto, what do you think? You think she
If
would
you choose
cave
to
or?
be in it, you're in it.
Who? Okay, Alyssa?
Yeah, you think she would
Yeah,
go?
I
Well,
don't think Alyssa will cave. I mean, this it's going to be a.
Mm-mm.
You'll be finding out about this on Valentine's Day at this point. So
yeah, but
I,
what
I
if Alyssa, like the guy she's with, she's really likes him a lot, loves him, and let's just say nothing like this had happened, came up, and then something like this happens, and they're all settled in already. I mean, Alberta, what do you think she does? I
I
mean, we know she's hard headed and things are the way they are, but Alyssa's in love. Look at her, all love over there. I mean,
yeah,
just what do you
yeah,
think?
that's the face of love right there.
She's getting all upset me just talking about it.
So why is Steve trying to break up my relationship?
Yeah.
Alyssa's gonna go. Hold on a second. I can go break up with my boyfriend right now.
No,
He's
it's funny because
he's watching right now. He's gonna bust in behind that door behind her, and what the hell are you doing?
I told you to
Like-
take that gift back.
the flannel you bought me for Christmas, I wear it all the time, all the time.
Oh, you probably told her you got it from your girlfriend.
He knows I went to lunch with you guys.
Oh, okay.
No, she didn't tell him that. She's like, honey, I'm going shopping. That's why with this gift you gave her, she could walk in with them.
She comes
No, I
home with a
don't-
bunch
I
of
don't-
gifts.
And it's for me, I don't think I'd ever be in that situation because I'm so open and I'm so like, this is it. I don't hide anything.
Mm-hmm.
So in the beginning of the relationship, he would have known, I have these friends and these are my friends. And that's all they are, is my friends.
I get it.
Yeah.
He should know you already. I'm trying
Yeah.
to throw something in
And
where
it's,
it was
yeah,
a boomerang thing where it just didn't happen that while you guys been dating for a while
yeah,
that this didn't happen, or he didn't see it or notice it.
Well,
it's a
well,
new thing.
explain dating for a while because you were dating from July. You don't know what's going to happen on Christmas. Now, if this is like their third Christmas together, and all of a sudden something happens, or this
Right.
comes up, then that's a weird issue. Why is your significant other all of a sudden having these issues? If it got more serious or something, now they believe you two are more exclusive, and you can't have outside people doing this stuff. And then I don't know. Do you have history with this person? The one giving the
Right.
gift before,
Or yeah, why
Yeah,
didn't he give you a
or-
Christmas
or
gift?
or what
other
was the gift, or
Christmases?
or maybe the previous
Um,
Christmas they gave a gift that your
or may-
significant other thought was inappropriate.
Or maybe it
So,
was
no.
a gift that, let's say Alyssa got a gift one year, okay?
Mhm.
Christmas gift.
Yeah,
And
she gave
didn't
her some
come home-
lingerie.
She didn't come home and throw it on the counter. It was maybe just some lipstick or something that he wouldn't even have noticed. She threw it in her bag or something. So
And they noticed
that year goes by.
Or he noticed like 2 weeks later, and yeah, Steve gave it to me, and it's like,
Well,
why'd you keep it a secret?
He's not going to
Yeah.
notice lipstick, but he'll notice something like something to wear, or something like
Yeah,
like that
like a
flannel
bigger
I got
item.
you. Like you're not going
Yeah.
to go out and buy a flannel. Like a dude stupid doesn't know what to buy a girl, so he buys her a men's flannel, right? So hey,
I
where'd you get
like
that
it.
cool flannel? Is that mine? No, my friend Steve got it for me. well, let me see. Where's the bag at? Let's put it in the bag, and tomorrow you're
Let's
gonna
take it
shake
back.
that booty back to wherever you saw him and give it back. But like I said, you could skip Christmases because let's say your guy friend gave you lips, something that you could just put in your makeup bag that he would never see. Even if you left it on the counter, he's not gonna know if
Yeah.
it's new or not, unless he wears your lipstick.
Right.
But if it's something that he's gonna go, oh, what is that?
Yeah,
You
like
know, maybe,
still in the gift bag, or yeah,
or something
he'll
you put on your
notice.
mantle, on your shelf, or something, and you're gonna go, oh, where'd you get this? It's pretty cool until he finds out where you got it. Say
Yeah.
2 Christmases go by, and then the third one, something's on the shelf in the kitchen or something that you really like, and you put it up, and then all hell breaks loose. You've been in it for 3 years, in love, like love has never been before, and then this
Right.
happens. How do you? And he's not budging. He's all, that's just the way it is.
I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I have no idea because, you know,
That's hard, huh?
and yeah, because I'm not in that situation. Like my boyfriend would be like, "Oh, that's one less thing I gotta buy you." You
Oh no,
know?
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Those are the best relationships where you're not jealous and hey, all right,
Yeah.
whatever. But there's guys out there like that.
Yeah, that are. But guys like that, I know you're trying to make it like it's already you're in an established relationship and this is something new. But guys like that show their character right away. They wouldn't even even
Well,
if you're
sometimes.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know right away because even the most, however you can describe these people, they're gonna be on their best behavior in the beginning.
Hmm.
And that's
The
true of all
honeymoon stage.
relationships. Yeah, let's say things are gonna know you in 6 months. You find cute at the beginning.
Hmm.
Okay, here's the second half. What about the friend that gave you the gift? Let's say okay, we're not going to say it's you, Alyssa. We'll say it's another girl. Let's say the girl is in that situation who says, okay, I'm going to take it back because I really like this dude or whatever. She goes back to the guy, her friend that gave him the gift, and goes, here, I'm sorry. No offense, but I got to give you the gift back. My boyfriend doesn't want me accepting gifts from men. What do you think the guy should do? You think he should not talk to you anymore? Would you be okay with that? Or how do you think? Well, I should ask Alberto. How should that dude act, Alberto?
So I repeat the question.
So say
I was
Alyssa.
thinking
Well,
if
we
he
know
was
what
a true
Alyssa's going
friend,
to
he'd
do.
understand.
So
But
so so
another
so
girl
the, so
says,
the one.
"Okay, I'm taking
you-
it back for him because
Okay.
I like the guy and I'm going to do what he says." And he takes the gift back to her.
Or she does back to the guy who gave it to her.
Yes.
She returns the gift.
Tells her friend, the guy, exactly what happened. I'm sorry, I can't accept it. I'm dating this guy, and this is what he said, and da 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 da. What do you think the friend male should say?
Just say okay and take it back.
You don't think he should be upset and not maybe say, "Hey,
Um,
that's pretty.
well,
I shouldn't be friends with." In his head,
I
maybe
mean,
not to her face, but
yeah, I'm sure he'll probably think that. Maybe he can actually tell her, hey, that sucks. I don't think you should be doing that. Be careful because this might only be the beginning. Blah blah blah. I mean, just if I was the guy giving the gift and they brought it back, and my boyfriend got mad, okay, just take it back.
would you still be friends with her?
I would probably. I mean, not as whatever
Not as
friends
close
we
anymore.
were. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe take a step back because you already got another guy over there who's showing a jealousy streak now, and I don't want to be part of I'm talking to her too much or this or that. And
Okay, you wouldn't just not talk to her because you thought after being friends this long, she would do that to you.
no, I wouldn't be mad at her.
Okay,
Not. I
Alyssa?
mean, I have some feelings like, okay, man, you're being weak and getting yourself pushed around,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna be mad at her.
Alyssa, do you think if you did that to a friend of yours, a male, because of this, I know you wouldn't be in that position, but and he said, "Hey, you know what? I don't think that's cool," and he just stopped talking to you.
It would suck.
But would you
But-
understand him?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I
I
was
mean, I'd
wondering.
understand and it would suck. I mean, I'd still try to be his friend, but
You'd have to understand that.
I mean, and it happens, people get in relationships and then they just kind of, don't hang out with their friends anymore, or don't, female or male, they don't, the relationships kind of fade, and it gets to where like, oh, hey, after a while, hi, you know,
Message them on Facebook.
hmm
That's it.
send a text here and there. It's not, oh, let's go out, let's go, let's do dinner, let's this, let's that, you know,
All
a
right.
lot of like friendships, die down because you're so concentrated on your new relationship and, building that.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, that's not a good. That's life.
Yeah.
But when you have something extra added on it that somebody's telling you
hmm
what to do, I don't think that's life.
Yeah.
Like even if a woman tells a guy, come home, no, you're taking that back. No, not taking it back.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna
So,
wear it.
I'm gonna wear it right now. I'm putting it on now.
So
so
Yeah.
what happened, Steve? What did your wife make you take back?
it's my life.
Your life.
You had to give your life back to the other person.
Uh,
Yeah, I had to give it back. No, I heard a story. Somebody that I know was telling me a story about this, and I was like, man,
mm,
that's rough. And he was upset about it. He's like, we've been
oh,
friends for years, and she just started dating this dude, and he was pretty upset about it because they've been friends for years. And I was
uh-huh.
like, man, that's pretty tough. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's not a good way to be. That's not a good relationship. Like, I don't care if my other half gets presents or I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like you
I'm,
said,
I'm,
it's one less thing I gotta buy.
Right.
And
I,
it's just that's the way it is. People have friends. They've had friends before me. If I die, they're gonna
Yeah.
have friends after me, and it's just the way it is.
Yep.
I find that you know when somebody does that, like if it's a relationship, a relationship starts, and then like let's say I was in a relationship, I started a relationship with somebody, and there's something like let's say this podcast. We do this every Thursday, almost every Thursday, and now my significant other says, no, 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 you're not going to do that anymore. That is a sign of something. That's
hmm
the controlling is not going to stop there. There's going to be more controlling. There's going to be
Yeah.
more. I mean, my mom told a story when she got married the second time. Her husband, I guess, his brother and his sister-in-law would come down. They were up in the mountains somewhere, and they would come down once a month, do some business, and they would take him out to lunch. And so my mom, when they got married, she was like, "No, we're going to stop that because she doesn't like other people buying her food." And they were inviting her, being his wife.
mm
And I'm like, you don't do that. You know, you don't get to decide now. How your husband now lives his life. I mean, this is something that's been. It wasn't like it just started. It's been going on for years. Just say you don't want to go and let him go by himself.
I agree.
It's kind of it's if this was like a first time thing of the guy giving the girl a gift, maybe. But I mean, if they've been doing it for years, that's and if you're the new guy in her life, you should say she said, "Oh, we've been doing this for years." Okay, so what's the problem? It's not unless there's something else involved. Like that the guy giving the gift wants to really be with the woman.
Right.
Now you might feel
Like, what's
threatened,
the
but I
motive
mean it's
behind the gift?
but I mean if you're been doing that for years,
Yeah, well, I
this
don't think.
this new guy. I mean, I don't think it's going to stop here, and it's going to be more problems, and it's going to be until she figures out, all right, enough's enough, and I'm out of here, and hopefully everything, she comes out of it safe. But
Yeah, I don't think
hmm
there's no reason. I think that's just the way that person is. There's no
yeah,
reason. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just the way it is,
Yeah.
and it's up to the other person that's in that relationship to go. They
Just
know
play.
darn well it's not good, but maybe they just head over heels over this person, and that's going to be in a tough predicament for what happened to the friend I was talking to. It's like,
yeah,
really? Like, that's crazy. Like, why would somebody do that? Are they that hung up on them already to do that
and
and not see that, hey, this is a
yeah,
red flag?
yeah, and we have Alyssa frozen up, so
Oh, God. She's all shook
so
up.
yeah, maybe she has AT&T. I saw something online that AT&T is having problems.
Oh, it's
Oh,
probably China.
I kind of heard her in the background for a second, but yeah, it's like I said, I don't know. I mean, it would be something like, she just met the other friend, and now he's giving her gifts. But even then, I mean, and then what was the gift? I don't know what the gift was. I mean, I think this situation you're telling me, this is all they've been. Yeah, she's
Come
come.
on, you guys. I keep seeing you go spinning. Like
Well,
it goes black. Maybe I should go back out. Go.
Yeah, she's
back.
Sounds
she's
like a robot.
her batteries are dying. Alyssa, recharge your batteries. Alyssa,
She's actually doing this arguing with her boyfriend right now.
that's what's going on. They're yelling and it's burning up the internet over her house.
My flannel's getting burned
studio.
right now.
The house is on fire. He set it on the stove. Hey, listen, get out of that relationship. That's dangerous.
Yes, it was just a flannel. I'm sorry, Alyssa. It has nothing. It's not what the story's about.
He wanted to get you lingerie, but he knew he couldn't.
No.
He's got that stock.
Look what Steve got me. Throws underwear on the counter. Oh God.
Oh, she's gone. Sign back in, Alyssa.
That's no good. Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of pushing that story to the max for going. It's usually when relationships first start that would happen, but it's possible that it could happen for a year. Christmas goes by and another Christmas, just the gifts that they didn't see. Like I said, like a makeup thing, something that a woman would throw in her bag, but yet let him come and buy something where they put on a mantle, something, some kind of statue, or, something that somebody can see. Then all hell breaks loose,
Yeah, she's back.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with my Wi-Fi. Yesterday it went out. Like AT&T is having problems, but I don't have AT&T. I don't think they do.
We can barely hear you.
It's okay. Listen.
You can hear me? Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you good.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
said I don't know what's wrong with my internet.
It's nothing. It just happened. Sometimes it happens, Alyssa.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes. Okay, let's get off this thing before people start getting upset, okay? We don't want to be talking about...
We don't want to be wrecking homes while we...
Right?
We don't want to be home wreckers. Tips. Do you think... What is up with tips? Do you think... do you feel weird giving tips when you're eating or you're at a stoplight or whatever? You
Stoplight.
Stoplight? Who are you tipping at a stoplight?
That's you just giving money to homeless.
No,
Excuse me, the unhoused.
No. Sometimes you never had somebody run up and just start washing your windows?
No, not yet.
Only in TJ.
Oh, they do that out there?
Yeah, like at the border.
It wasn't Eddie, was it?
Well,
that's what Eddie's doing right now.
well, no, I'm lying. Okay, no, I've had a guy recently at the gas station. Not recently because I've had my new car for a while, but with my older car, I was at the gas station. He was washing my windows, and then he tried to wash like my trunk, and I'm telling him, "Don't stop doing it. You're gonna scratch my car."
Oh, the paint?
Yeah, he was washing the back window, and then he tried to do like the trunk. Like I'm like, "You're not washing my car."
Yeah, don't touch my car, man.
Don't touch my car. I'm not paying you. I'm not giving you any money, so step back. I was just so irritated because they have the squeegee thing and it's just going to scratch my car.
Hey, I'm with you. Maybe he was trying to do full detail.
People, you see this woman, do not touch her car.
Right. Especially my new one. Oh, hell no.
You can give her presents or whatever, but don't touch her car.
Don't touch my car.
Yeah. Give her lingerie. Give her lingerie. She'll put it on in front of her boyfriend, but don't touch her car.
I was while we're on this present thing that Alyssa brought up, the flannel or the Pendleton. I call them Pendletons still, but they're flannels, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Flannel. I think it's just what it is, and
it's the material.
But a Pendleton is it? Remember we used to call
Pendleton
them Pendletons?
is a different material, different fabric.
Is it thicker?
It's like rougher. This one's like soft, like a blanket.
Okay, so flannel. So
anyway,
anyway,
is real comfortable in it.
Yeah. So she takes this picture. And I don't know if it's still your profile or I don't even know. But,
I don't know.
But I saw it and I go, oh my God, this is a nice picture of her. It was very nice, Alberto. I even saved it because it was pretty. And I oh my God, she's wearing the flannel too. I was very honored.
Oh,
I was an honored
yeah, I
friend.
wear it
I
all
was
the
like, oh
time.
my god, she looks so good in it. I didn't think you'd like it because I was like, I don't know. I think I got all you guys flannels, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I haven't seen Eddie's or Alberto's. Probably in the trash. But Alyssa, at least she cared for hers.
Yeah,
Well,
I wear
Alyssa's
it all
very
the time.
cold, so she.
I know I'm freezing
Yeah,
right now. Look, I got
yeah,
my
I know.
jacket on.
You mean she's
No,
cold like that, or she's a cold person?
it could be
That
30
too,
degrees outside,
cold-hearted.
and I'm sweating bullets, so it doesn't come handy for me.
Oh
I'm
my!
cold on the outside and the inside.
Oh no! Bringing back bad memories. Cold
Yeah.
chicks. Let me
Well,
see. So
they're only
tips,
cold around you.
tips. People rely on tips,
Well,
huh? Do you think
well,
tips is a good thing in the food business?
I don't understand why, like, when you go to fast food and all this stuff, I think it's it's really well, there was always the tip jar, but I mean, especially now when you pay with cards, they all have the little iPads or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's always there. You can add a tip. It's like, you feel bad,
Yeah.
and then you say no tip, and then you start worrying. Do they know? Are they signaling
Mhm.
the cook in the back?
Oh,
Do something. And I had an issue one time that I had put no tip, and something bad happened
like at a
Ugh.
restaurant?
at a fast food place. Yeah, so not that I'm being served. It's just they prepare and they give it to me, and either I take it to my table or
A
Yeah.
I take it home.
a fast food place had a
Yeah,
tip
it's like
thing
one
on
of
it?
those places you go up to the counter, you place your order, they
Yeah,
give you a number, you sit down, and they bring you your plate.
or
It's
they,
like,
or
do
they
you
call
tip
you,
that person?
or they call you up to the counter. And you come pick up your
Yeah,
food.
you pick up your food and you go back and you sit down. You get your own drink from the fountain drinks, and
Yeah,
you're
I mean
doing
that's
everything, but then you're gonna tip these people?
Yeah, why you tip them?
yeah. Well, they
They
ask
have the
you.
jar there.
They got the
Oh,
jar. They got the little put your push the little thing on the tablet.
oh man.
Yeah. Well, it's
I know
funny
I
because
see that at
I always tip 20%. I always tip 20% because I used to be a waitress, and my boyfriend is funny. He tips $5. Doesn't matter if the bill's $200. Doesn't matter if the bill's $20. $5.
yeah, it's old school.
So
You don't know. I don't like doing that
Yeah.
percentage bullshit. I think you were with me one time when we were getting paid, and I was like, what's this percentage of
yeah,
tip? I'll
it,
either be $10 or
it,
15 or
it was our Christmas party, I think.
and then we have to sit here and calculate what is the normal percentage
Well,
of a tip?
well, if
15 to
you
20.
want to do the 20%, what they usually say is just look at the sales tax and just double that.
Yeah.
15% sales tax plus half. I mean, that's almost the easiest way to do it. If you're not good on math, you don't want to pull out a calculator.
Yeah. I always just
I
cover
tipping.
the
I
last
mean,
number and double it.
tipping for me is if you're waiting on me, if you're coming back and forth to me, you bringing me my food, you're filling my drinks, you're doing this,
Hmm.
and I know they share with the cooks and all that, but fast food, anything like that, I just order and then I just even if you just bring it to me one time, which most places don't anymore, you know,
Yeah, like at a restaurant.
Hmm.
or a fast food restaurant. I think
Yeah.
you
Like
know
a
you
burger
got
joint.
you got yeah you got like I think like burger joints like the Independents, they give you the little number on the triangle and you put
Hmm.
it on your table and they just bring it to you and that's it. You know, that's not much of a tip, or
Yeah.
especially once where you take your stuff up to the trash can and you throw it away. That to me is if I'm doing that, I'm not leaving a tip.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like the
Well,
people that put those things that look like they cut a 2-liter bottle in half and then they put tips on it, right?
Yeah.
Tips, and
Yeah.
it's just sitting right
The
there
tip
by the
jar.
cash. Yeah, it's like I don't like that. It's like
That's when you get those you fold it up and it looks like a dollar bill or $5 or $10 and you put it in, but inside it's like a prayer note.
oh,
That sucks though. I don't recommend doing that. That sucks to the people. Oh goddamn, but oh fuck.
so like
Yeah.
I see this a lot,
But
like at Starbucks and donut shops. Do you think you should tip somebody for getting you a dozen donuts or a donut out of the thing?
no,
No,
But you feel guilty because it's sitting right there.
I don't feel guilty.
those are the ones I just throw like $1 in there. It's like okay, here we go.
It's like,
But I mean, it's not I'm not going to tip 20%.
Yeah.
the only thing.
Yeah, like
that-
Starbucks, it's like You're just making a drink. It's
Yeah.
kind of like you don't tip the people at McDonald's for putting your food in a bag.
No.
You don't tip the
Yeah,
people at the
they're just
grocery store for scanning your items.
right.
You know, it's
So
there's a level of service to when you can, take a tip. You know.
Like McDonald's, like these big. I mean, Starbucks is a big company too, but
yeah,
most even like grocery stores or retail stores. You know how back in the day, I think it's still like that when you try to give them a tip and they're, oh no, we can't do it because tips
Yeah.
aren't allowed, right?
hmm
Yeah.
That's the way I think it should be. Let the customer, like if you're out in the parking lot, go just take it. It's cool. I know you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
If you want to give it, that's okay. But
yeah.
I know these big companies are like, no, just don't take it. We pay you, and
Yeah.
that's almost the right way to do it because
That's how it is. I think like in Europe and stuff. There's no tips, but the food's
Yeah.
more
They
expensive.
yeah. They factor it in. Well, I mean, I
hmm
think the thing is with waiters and waitresses, like an actual restaurant, Denny's, sit down dinner. They're coming. I don't know the way the pay works. Like at McDonald's, you're getting paid 15, whatever it is the hour now, whatever, 100. You're
100.
you're getting paid that whether you're doing it or not. I mean, I'm being making
Well, how
jokes
much do
there.
waitresses get paid? They get is
Like I
it
said,
a minimum wage?
I
Pretty
don't
high.
know.
there's something like they say they get paid by the tips, and I mean that's all they
hmm
make, or
That
they
was
make or they
that
make
was
less.
back in the day, not
Or
today.
I don't know. It still could be.
Well,
I mean,
They
minimum
might
wage
make
is already
minimum wage.
$17, so it doesn't matter.
I
They
don't know
can't
if
pay
they,
you under that.
I don't know if they get paid less than minimum wage, and then the tips subsidize, or
Yeah.
there's something. I don't know if there's a waitress out there who works at an actual service restaurant. If they can give
No,
us information, but
that
Yeah. Then
can't
they
be
have to.
right.
They have
to
to
me,
claim all the.
if you're getting paid by the hour, whether you're helping somebody or not, you're not in that's not a tip deserving job right there. Because when you're not working, you're still getting paid. It's not like you need to work you need to help somebody to get money. Starbucks cannot say, okay,
Not today. Back in the
Starbucks.
day, well, how much was a waitress making? $5 an hour.
When
They
I
could
was
have
a
easily
waitress, I made $4.75
okay, 475, and
or
that was
$4.25, something like
But
that.
that was
that
back
was
in
minimum wage,
1975.
right?
Yeah, that was minimum wage.
Okay, and then that's why they
And
said
then
you
I
probably
had
made more
tips.
off your tips, right? Okay, so let's say you go back today, you're gonna make at least $17 an hour, at least,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna get tips on top of that. They're not gonna pay you. Oh well, we're gonna calculate that you get this much tips a week, so we'll pay you $8 an hour. They can't do that. It has to be. It's the law to get minimum wage.
Right.
So, man, what is minimum wage? $17 or
I
$17.50
don't know
or
if it's
something like that?
16. I have no idea. Not
I think
enough to live off of.
Orange County is like 16 something, and LA County I think is 17. So they have to get that.
So this from quick.com. I just did a quick Google search. Generally, servers earn hourly wages above federal minimum wage thanks to tips from customers.
Mhm.
However, if servers do not earn sufficient tips to bring their wages up to $7.25 an hour federally or whatever the state is, the employer must make up the difference.
Hmm.
So I guess this is why restaurants will encourage more tipping, because then
So
they
don't
have
to pay.
they don't have to pay. I mean, so you're a waitress, you're making, or a server, you're making minimum wage.
Right.
But if you get tipped more, then you make more. If you don't get tipped enough, your employer has to cover you to minimum wage.
So they got to get minimum wage either way.
Yeah.
So if
But
me, you, and Alyssa
now-
pay them every week, they don't have to pay. Well, they got to get minimum. So what?
I
If,
mean-
that don't make sense.
So we own the restaurant. Let's say we got a server.
Yeah.
So the tips. So the more they get tipped, the less we have to pay out of pocket. So if they got, so to cover the $15 an hour.
Okay.
So they work for 4 hours. Let's do a quick 4 hours. That's 15, 30, $60. So if the tips come in and they only made 30, then we have to cover the other 30. So they got paid minimum wage. If their tips came into $100, then we don't have to pay extra to the server. So the tips cover the whole wage. That's what it sounds like.
Hmm. I would think the employer had to pay them minimum wage regardless.
Yes, that's what I
The
thought.
tip
Well,
was a
well,
bonus.
no.
Because
And I think this is what the waitress say, that if they don't make tips,
so
if they
let's
don't
say
get
there's no tips all week.
I mean, then the employer has to pay
They
the
have to
minimum
pay,
wage.
like most employers have
Yeah.
to pay their people.
Yeah.
And let's say there's thousands of tips, there's 100 people
Well,
that's overflow. They don't have to pay them nothing.
they can. I don't know. I think they can use. Maybe not. I don't.
I'm not gonna go out and eat anymore.
That comment wasn't as what I read wasn't clear, but that's what it sounds like. That they get the minimum wage, but
So
the tips help.
are benefiting the owner.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always thought, oh, let's tip them. They're doing a good job.
Yeah.
But basically, then you think
We're
the
tipping the
business,
owners.
the businesses
Well,
are
and-
like, okay,
and-
take
and
tips.
it's helping the customer, because if they have to pay more to the out of pocket to the waitresses, then they got to raise the prices. So you have to you go in, you got to pay more for your food.
Yeah.
And to what Alyssa said, like in Europe, okay, you don't tip, they don't expect you, but you pay more in the food. Your steak will cost you $10 more.
Just go to McDonald's.
Yeah, just drop them
Seems-
a dollar in their coffee cup.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they do
Hey,
fine. They do fine.
They decorate those real nice,
Grocery
throw 'em a
stores.
dollar.
Grocery stores do fine.
Yeah, give it some time.
Well, it's been like that. I've been doing it
I-
for
I-
over 30 years, and it's been the same way.
I wouldn't watch. They're gonna grocery stores. They're gonna know. Hey, you know what? Pay $10 extra. You can come in this line. It'll be faster.
I don't know. It's a bad life right now.
People need money.
Everybody thinks they deserve $20 just to walk into any company and sign on the dotted line to work. If it's anything under, nope, I can't
Nope.
work for 19 to start off. It's got to be 20 or more. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't know what to say. I mean, that's
Nothing.
you. I mean,
It's
we've
a
taught
generation.
we've taught a generation to believe they're special, and you even when I was graduating high school, they said you go to college, you get your degree. At that time, AT&T was a big company, and they were like, they'll hire you on the spot because they know you can learn. But it is you start at the bottom and you work your way up. Now we're taught a generation. You got your college degree, you're straight to CEO. Or at least top management. You're special because you got that, and it's not. You're not. You still have to go to the bottom and work your way up.
I have nothing to say about that.
Give every kid a trophy, and they expect a trophy for everything. There was a time that the real world was the real world, and you grew up and you were idealistic and you got there and you learned. Now you got a generation who says, the real world will bend to me. Oh, there's the bat phone again. But
It's not an emergency.
yeah,
It's an emergency. Go get it.
It's Del Taco. They want to offer me a job. $25 an hour.
$5 plus tips.
Oh God.
Someone trying to sell you solar panels.
Del Taco. Here's another story. I was going through the drive-through a while back. If you work overnights there, it starts at $22.50 just to stuff tacos. I was like, hey
Yeah.
man,
I'm gonna work there.
me too.
Shoot.
I'm sure there's a catch to that, but okay.
Well, what catch? What? I got to make burritos too? Shit.
Yeah.
Get the tortillas.
Okay, get your
Put
boss
it-
on you.
throw that
Hey,
in a
hey,
cup.
get your boss. You're not selling enough tacos. You want to get yelled out for that?
Well, shit. Well, 22 an hour. I'll make up
At night?
I'll buy it myself. Yep, overnights. I don't know
Wow.
how much you
'Cause they're
make in a
open
day.
because they're open 24/7, right?
I think daytime is. I think then they come up with something that's every fast
some-
food joint is $20 now an hour.
Yeah,
I thought
that's
it
a
was
new law.
16.
No, just the
Yeah.
fast food.
Just the
peoples.
fast food. Yeah.
Mm.
$20 an hour is a minimum for them.
Enjoy your $20 Big Mac meal.
That's crazy. But if you work
Yeah,
overnights,
I
you get an
mean-
extra $2.
You go to McDonald's, it's easy, like $50. I'm like, what the hell happened here?
Yeah. Oh,
Everything's
you know what
high.
happened?
Well, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you're
You
paying
gotta
those.
pay this. And then they get
And
the
so-
order wrong.
And don't worry. Talk to them. They're being exploited.
Yeah.
Well, they're
And then they don't even get your order right.
Well, they're
That's
turning it
irritating.
into machines to do all that shit.
Yeah.
Have you ever went inside of
Yeah.
McDonald's lately? There's
You
really
can
no
order your
cashier.
own. You order your own at the kiosk.
Yep.
It's like Costco.
or-
Costco does the same thing. You go to the kiosk and you order your food, and then you just go and pick it up. It's like,
yeah, I
Like
mean,
a pizza?
yeah,
outside of the food court, yeah.
Oh, you can't just walk out there no more?
What do
the
you mean you
line
can't
is
walk
just
out
to
there?
pick up your order.
Bastards.
What do you mean you can't walk out there? You can. I mean,
I used to shop, walk out, and just go stand in line with everybody else and pay for my pizza right there.
yeah, you can. That's what. But there's nobody. There's no cashier. It's all machine
Yeah.
and it's all card.
Oh, so you.
And
Oh,
you-
It's
order
it's
before.
it's two things. It's the ability to pay without cash that more people are getting comfortable with, and it's, back in a few years ago when this whole $15 minimum wage and let's raise these fast food companies, and they try to fight it. They try to say, we're gonna have to pay, we have to cut hours, we have to raise prices, and they said, no, you're fucking greedy. So they learned their lesson. They go, okay, they went along with it, but quietly, not all at once, quietly, it's not, you don't have a cashier anymore. You just go to the tablet, or you go on your phone before you get there.
Yep.
And soon enough, it's going to be a robot, flipping the burger, and just come out of some little, thing open up. Here's your
Shoot.
food.
Conveyor belt.
You'll talk to nobody. There'll be one person back there walking around, making sure the robots are working fine, and that's it.
Yep.
It's enjoy your $22 an hour because you're not going to have any because you don't have a job.
Right.
The robot doesn't need 22 an hour. 22 an hour.
I agree.
It's like the self checkout too. It's like
Yeah.
I don't even. That's
You-
just ridiculous.
You can pay one person to work 6 check stands or 8 check stands, or 10 check stands, or
Yeah,
you
people
know-
are making it worse for us.
and
Imagine if,
the sad
if there
thing-
was all checkout like that, and you had all a week's worth of groceries in your basket, and you got to check all that shit out.
I don't have to imagine. I see it almost daily. Okay.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
and-
you
and
don't
they-
have to though. There's still live
I'll
checkers.
do it
I'll
if I
maybe
have like one or two items. Yeah, if I have like
Yeah.
one or two items, I'll go. But if I have a whole bunch of stuff, I'm like, I'm not checking. If I'm gonna check out my own stuff, I'm gonna kind of skip some
Well.
things and get paid.
I mean,
I don't even
and,
go to
and,
those stores.
and to some companies, I mean, if you skip one thing, that might be cheaper than paying that cashier
Mm-hmm.
whatever $25 an hour.
Yeah, but some people just like me. I'd leave my
Right.
cart and leave.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I go to a place that has checkers. Because
And-
I don't
and-
know. I
and-
told you a
and-
story. I went and shopping and had probably a $300 basket, and I'm like, "Where's the checkers?"
Yeah.
It was like 9 in the morning. I was at a certain store. Oh, we don't
Grocery
have
store.
any till like 10. I'm like, you don't have no. So I have to. So I go, okay. I have my basket. The first time I did it, so I'm here trying to check, learning
Yeah.
how to do it myself, and there's a line behind me, and I go,
They're all
last time I
checked.
come here.
This guy is slow.
Well,
Hurry up!
if I had,
Hurry
if
up,
I
man!
had two
I know, hurry
things,
up, hurry
if I
up.
had like a couple things, I'd be fine, right? But
Yeah.
I was shopping for the week for the house, and then we don't have checkers till 10.
Yeah. And then did you bring your own bags? Because we have no bags. Because now they're starting to stop providing
Well-
plastic bags.
Well, there's
I hear.
a lawmaker, little Democrat,
Mhm.
I don't know where, who I said it when they did this. They went to those thicker plastics. People are going to
Mhm.
throw those away too. Oh no, since they're paying for them, they're going to reuse them. Nope. I mean, in my
Nope.
apartment complex, I look in the dumpster. It's all the bags from all these stores, nice and thick, just piled up in there.
Yep.
Unless you're forcing them to pay like $2 for one plastic bag.
I throw mine away.
You're not 10 cents, please.
Well,
Especially,
you know what? I do
especially
use
when I'm
them.
making $22 an hour flipping burgers. What, 10
Yeah.
cents a bag?
I do use them, but then eventually I throw them away. Like I'll put
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
trash in it or recyclables, but
Yo,
they end up in the trash in the end.
Hmm.
Eventually they're going to get messed up, and you're going to throw them away.
Yep.
So now you got an assembly person here in California who says, just ban them outright.
Yeah.
So no more
No more bags.
plastic. Period. I mean, I guess you can still do paper until we're start losing some trees.
Just use paper. Make the
Well,
baggers' lives worse.
Well, I mean, back when I was growing up back in the '80s, late '80s, it was only paper. I remember.
Yeah, it was all paper.
I remember going to one of those grocery stores where you
That's what
bag
I
your own
used to use
stuff.
in my books in high school.
Yeah, we make book covers with them.
Yeah.
But and then the environmentalists, oh my God, we're killing all these trees for all these paper bags, and somebody said, oh, we can't have these plastic bags, and said, all right, and it was nice for a while, and then they started clogging up the landfills, I guess, and they go, oh no, we got to do this, and just this will just cause another problem. In 5 years, we'll be here. Okay, we're just going to go in a circle. We're going to have one time kind of those thin plastic bags again, and then we'll go in a cycle.
Yep.
I mean, even if you buy one of these bigger, thicker cloth bags or whatever, they're going to get worn out, and you're going to throw them out anyways. So
I don't even know. Whatever.
Yeah,
they're going to do what they want to do.
That's all you can say.
They're going to do what they want to do. Charge me. All right. Charge, whatever. Charge. If it makes you feel better, you think you're doing something.
Yeah,
I guess it's good enough. I think those other bags were better because they were so thin.
Yeah.
Throw them away, they probably disintegrate faster than the other ones.
These probably last like 100 times more in the landfill.
Yeah, because they are thick bags.
I mean,
I
know.
They are nice.
Come on, there should be some kind. I mean, we have those compostable, plastic straws and forks. I mean, you maybe if they can make it to the point that it's profitable, you can start making plastic bags that compost. In 20 years, which it's not good, but it's something. But
Alyssa, what do you have to say?
Maybe this.
I bring my own bags. I have a bag over there. I actually honestly I like the Costco bags. I use those everywhere because they hold a lot, and
Costco has bags,
like huge bags, that almost like
huge.
They're like a duffel bag, big, and like you can just throw a bunch of stuff in there.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So
when Costco first got bags, I actually have the bags
Some
when
people.
they first started having bags. God, I've had my bags maybe 10 years. Because remember it's been a long time. What,
That's
did
not
I
funny.
freeze?
No, you said you had bags.
Steve finds Costco bags funny.
So I use them at all the stores,
But
They have
at
the
Costco,
smaller
do you
ones
use
and then
them?
the big ones.
No, I mean there's small stuff at Costco. It's not all bulk.
What's small at Costco?
The
I mean,
shampoos,
Even the
there's
clothes.
shampoos, you got to buy 6 packs.
No, you
They'll-
buy
they'll-
you can buy a
they'll-
big bottle.
they'll fit in those bags.
Vitamins. Vitamins are small.
You need to show him the bag. I think he's still thinking one of those little
They're in my
bags.
car. Yeah.
It's a duffel bag.
Yeah, I mean, probably bigger than a duffel bag.
Yeah.
How much is it? How much do you have to
here.
buy it, or is it
Yeah.
come with
Yeah.
the fee?
It's like a
that you-
set. It's like a set. When I got them, I think I got them free actually, for like renewing my membership or something.
Now
And
that
I've had
sounds
them
right.
forever. Yeah, I've had them forever. And then they started selling them, and they were like a Hawaiian print or some weird print. And then now they have the insulated bags, which is like a bag
For your cold stuff or
your
hot
cold
stuff.
stuff. And that one is actually like material, like fabric, with the insulation, almost like a lunch bag, like you would take for work or whatever, with the foil inside or whatever it is.
I've never
And
seen
those
that.
are big.
Never seen nobody.
No, I
every time
haven't.
I've went, I've never seen a
Watch.
customer.
Hold
with
on.
I guess
No,
I've never
you
seen
don't have
one.
to. All
I'll
right.
show
Well,
you
I
the
do-
insulated one. It's right here.
It's-
Hold on.
I wanna see
It's time for a list of show and tell.
The only thing I ever hear is, "Do you want a box for your stuff?"
Yeah.
Nah, I'd rather just take a box home, more trash.
Yeah, it's going to end up in the landfill anyways. All right, here comes a list of our show and tell.
Oh, that just looks like something you buy at the store.
Yeah, and it's like,
Oh, that's-
this doesn't have. This one's not foil, but it's like gray inside. See,
I
it's
gotcha.
insulated.
And that's a Costco
It
bag.
has.
This is Sam's Club, actually.
It's filled with asbestos. Careful there.
Oh, all right. So it just looks like something you'd buy at a Target or something. Is what it looks like. A
Yeah,
little cooler you take to the
Mhm.
beach.
like a little duffel bag, but padded.
All right. I got you. I got it now.
Hmm.
I'm gonna keep my eyes open now when I go to Costco.
Yeah, I usually try not to. I don't want to pay 10 cents for a bag, and if I don't have any bags with me, then I'll be like, oh no, I don't need a bag. I'm fine. I just take the cart to my car and unload it all.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this.
Well,
Tired of this.
welcome to California.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's another thing.
All right.
Everybody's leaving
Uh-oh.
California. The people that are leaving California, right? Because they don't like the way California is, right?
Yep.
And it's funny because I know I talked about this is a Democratic state, and you got Democrat people leaving here because the place is messy,
Yeah.
and they go to a red state, a Republican state, and they probably go there and vote Democrat.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense. And they want to turn that state
Yeah.
into the state they just left.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to Arizona,
Well,
or
But
where it's all
for these, for these people, it's somebody else's fault, not what they've been doing or what they've been voting for.
But it's this whole California. It's all a blue state.
Yeah. You
It's
think
not-
they'd be happy?
Yeah, it's not like people are rude. Everybody's voting for the Democratic
Yeah.
way. And hey, whatever it is. But everybody's fleeing. Oh, it's too high here. It's too this, that.
Taxes
they go
are too
to a state
high.
where
There's
it's
too much
lower.
crime.
And then
Yeah.
they go and they vote the same way
Too
they've
many
been
unhoused
voting.
people.
I mean, I'm sure even in the rest states, there are a few people there who wanted the blue way, and they get all these voters, so people coming in and voting. It's I don't understand. I don't like if I wanted to move to Australia, like I've had it with this country. Why would I go there and say, I want this country to become like the country I left?
Oh,
Why? It's if I want to move to Australia, go, hey, they're doing pretty good over there. I want to go there and just plug into that system.
You're going there
Yeah.
because
It's
there's a reason.
Hmm.
Like mostly because it's a high cost of living here in California. A lot of people, it's like unaffordable to a
Yeah.
lot of people. So they split and
you-
go to a place where it's affordable.
but
they-
but they get there and they go, well, wait a minute, I only get paid what $9 an hour at McDonald's.
Hmm.
That's wrong. Yeah, I know my Big Mac combo is $7 instead of other than 20 at California, but they fail to. I'm being a little facetious there too. Okay, I think it's like 10, 11, 12. I don't know how much, but I mean, it's
How much would you pay for a 12-pack of soda?
I know what you're talking about.
I just saw
Nine-
a 12-pack of
$9.
soda the other day. I owe
Almost $8.
$9.99.
Yeah.
The heck? That's why
I
I don't
was
drink
like,
soda.
It
Well,
said
you-
something you buy two and get one free, but if you
Yeah.
don't, you have to pay $9.99 for one.
I mean, you got to wait for those sales if you want soda and stock up because
Yeah. We used
I
to
mean-
get ours at Costco.
Yeah,
Or
but
Sam's
even when
And
they
even-
weren't on sale, it's $6.99. That's still a lot of money. You're like, oh
Yeah.
hell no, I ain't buying. But $10
Well,
a 12
well,
pack?
I mean, I know it's like Coke and Pepsi, but have you seen Shasta's lately? Like
No.
$4 for a 12-pack, and I remember that's even
Wow.
like $1.99.
Yeah.
Oh god,
It's like
That was the
and,
go-to.
and remember when these have 3 liters for 99 cents, like the
Yep.
big bottle, and now it's a
Mhm.
2-liter bottle, and you're almost paying Coke prices, and you're like, but just know, the people filling up those, or not people, the people looking at the machines filling up those bottles, they're getting $20 an hour.
Yeah. And then they charge you for the bottle.
Yeah.
The CRV fee. I'm like,
getting
can I
charged.
bring my
well,
own container?
Well, go recycle it. You'll get your 10 cents back.
Right?
Man,
That's-
I'm really just.
They get us everywhere.
They do.
But yeah, it's funny when, okay, I want to move to Texas, and okay, we'll find out why things are affordable over there. Okay, you're not going to get paid. You're $22.50. I mean, you're going to pay.
Yeah.
You get paid $10 to work at McDonald's, but your $10
There's a
is going to buy
reason.
you your $10 is going to buy you the same amount. I mean, the Snicker bar, Snicker bars are $2 now, or they used to be what 75 cents when I was a kid. You
50
probably
cents? Yeah.
It's
It just it's like it's not very. It just doesn't make sense. It's like, okay, you're gonna go live there, and okay, if you want to complain or whatever, and then you vote the same way you vote as if the place you left, trying to turn it into the place you left.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
And
It's like, just stay in California then. You're going to
Yeah.
turn that state into that. You might as well
yeah,
don't spend money on packing up and moving. Or, you're going to make a little less money, but, the economy is going to be a little different out there where it's going to be affordable. I don't know.
or not
Everybody
anymore. I
likes
mean,
money, but
people enough people are moving. Everything's going up there too.
yeah,
So
pretty soon the whole states are going to be high.
the whole
There's not going to
country.
be nowhere to run to.
Mm-hmm.
Go up to North Dakota over by the border with Canada.
Oh, God.
We'd be snowed in right now.
See what you did, Alyssa? Started this
Me?
wildfire.
With your bags.
Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Let me see here. Voltaren.
Tauren.
Voltaren. Voltaren. Anybody ever use that?
Cream?
I'm not gonna.
Is it cream?
You know it, Alyssa. You know it.
I only
Arthritis
use
cream.
natural wonders.
Voltaren.
Yeah,
Oh my God, this stuff is wonderful.
it's the best. They have it at Costco.
I've
You
never.
get two of them.
I got these.
Yeah, buy a bag, Steve, for your Voltaren in Costco.
No, it. I've had my knees done too many times. And
Yeah.
they've been aching, and I had
You know
this
what's
cream
good?
before a long time ago, but I never used it. I ended up throwing it away because I went out of code. And then it's been hurting lately, like really bad. I thought I tore something again. So I bought this and put it on, and oh my God, what a difference.
You know it's really good too, like natural remedy? An avocado, you cut the seed, peel the brown off the seed, so where it's just the white part of the avocado.
Yeah.
Cut it up, pour in some rubbing alcohol in a jar, let it sit for 24 hours, take the seed out, and then you just have that jar of like the avocado seed juice or whatever you want to call it. You dip a cotton ball in it and you rub it on your knee. And you do it like every night, and it
Too much work for Steve.
works.
Yeah. Okay.
My
wait a minute.
boyfriend didn't believe me. He
Yeah.
didn't believe me that it would work because he has problem with his knees too. Because he does the jiu-jitsu and he's always on because he drives the standing forklift. So his knees are always bothering him, and he goes, it really works. I'm like, yeah, believe it
So
or
you
not.
skin an avocado seed. You skin the
Mhm.
brown part off. You
Right.
put it in
Chop-
a cup.
Chop it up in like you could do in 4 or 6 pieces.
Oh, you
Put it
chop
in
the
a-
seed?
You cut
But
it, yeah. You
But
chop
you gotta put it into the alcohol bottle, so this has a little
Yeah.
hole. You gotta.
Oh, you have to
could
pull
put
it.
it in like a mason jar. If you have a mason jar, put the seed in, pour in rubbing alcohol,
Okay.
close it, leave it for 24 hours at least,
Okay.
and then strain it and just keep the liquid. The liquid will be like a brownish kind of color. Keep the
Okay.
liquid and then dip cotton ball in there and rub that liquid on your knee, like before you go to bed or
And you have to skin the seed.
yeah. Take that
That's
brown.
listen. You weren't here last show, but Eddie and I gave him a natural remedy. I think he's gonna go with that one.
So
Look, you broke his brain. He
Yeah.
can't picture skinning a seed.
yeah, I'm thinking about how I'm gonna skin
Well,
a
you know
seed.
how to
I know how to plant a seed.
Do you have an avocado? You got to show him.
I don't have an avocado, but yeah, you know
Yeah.
how like
Well,
Tune in.
you
Tune in.
take
People, tune in next week. Listen to skin an avocado seed for you.
Alyssa's gonna bring an avocado
well,
seed
it
on
just
the show.
depends on the avocado. Sometimes the skin comes off easy. Sometimes it doesn't.
I didn't even know that was a seed. I thought it was just a seed.
Stevie
It
sweet those.
is.
How do you?
it's a
You're
seed.
talking about the seed, right? That big
Inside
seed
the
in the middle.
avocado.
The
Yeah,
ball in the
big
middle.
Pit. Yeah.
Oh, how am I supposed to know you skin it? I just throw it away.
Well, you take the skin off and you chop
You
it
learn
up
something
and
new
put it
every
in a
day.
jar with alcohol, and it works.
Is it
for your knee.
choppable? Is it choppable?
Yeah.
Either way, even if the skin was on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I've done it with the skin. If I couldn't get the skin off, I've used it. I've done it
Hmm.
with the skin on.
And how long does this last? A day?
Well, what do
A
you mean
night?
The cream? I mean, the
The
juice? The
the no,
alcohol?
no, when you put it on your knee or whatever is hurting.
It just gradually just goes away. The pain gradually goes away.
Forever?
It's not forever, but yeah, it
For the
totally
night?
helps. At
Oh,
least. I don't know if you do it every night,
yeah,
you'll notice your knee will start feeling better.
really.
And I used to get it too, and I would just squeeze some of the juice in my hands and rub it on my hand because the carpal tunnel, and it helps.
Are you sure it's not the rubbing alcohol?
It's the rubbing alcohol with the avocado seed. There's something in the avocado seed. It has some kind of chemical or something in it that goes in the alcohol.
Okay. Thank you for telling me this. But is there
You're welcome.
something on the market that somebody has figured out to try to market this, like put it in something where people are no, just
I don't
you?
think so.
Folks,
Oh no,
patent
I've seen
pending.
it. No, I've seen it on like TikTok. And I'm like, I'm gonna try that. You know how on TikTok they try and give you all these stupid remedies. Try this, try that, try this, try that.
So what does the
I tried it and it
avocado
worked.
seed hold? Is there a name that
I don't know. I have no idea what the chemical is. But yeah, it does something. It works. My boyfriend didn't believe it, but
really?
hmm
So I'm gonna be in the kitchen maybe one day peeling an avocado seed. What do you peel it with? A knife or
yeah,
potato
sometimes
peeler?
it'll come off with the knife, sometimes a potato peeler. If you can't
Man.
get it
Yeah.
off, then
And then he
just
has to cut it
put it
up.
in there.
That's just do it for him, Melissa. Okay.
So you cut it
Just,
up like garlic, like in little
Not
cloves.
teeny tiny. You just
yeah.
chunk, like cut it into
You
four
don't mince
pieces.
it. You
Yeah.
don't mince it. You just cut it up in chunks.
Okay, here's the thing. Between that and the Voltaren cream, which one works better?
The Voltaren cream, I feel like I put it on like more than once a day.
Yeah, I do. But this other
Yeah.
one, you don't have to do that once
You
a day.
just do it at night.
And that's good for like a week or
Yeah, you
a
put it
couple
on. If you
days.
put it on every night, just put it on every night, and you'll notice that your knee will start feeling better.
Okay, I'll check it out
Or do it in the morning, whatever is best for you.
once a
I
day.
always like to do things at night because your body rejuvenates while you're sleeping. So I always like to do my little treatments at night.
Okay, I got you. Thank you. I got it.
I'm all into the home remedy stuff.
Okay.
I try. Yes, I do put castor oil in my belly button.
In
That's
case
for
somebody
like
licks it,
no.
nice and clean, or what?
It's supposed to help, like, because I have
Make it shiny for her man.
yeah.
Damn.
It's supposed to help, like, with your liver and your kidneys and like all of that, like your internal organs. Like I have a fatty liver, so I have to.
You sleep with it, or you?
Yeah,
it
you just put like
sticks in
one
there?
little drop, like a dropper,
Uh-huh.
in your belly button.
Interesting.
We're learning all the
Home
the home remedies.
Yep, I'm a witchy.
I thought it was like, like when you're in a relationship and you're the guy and you put a little seed, you're the man seed in the girl's belly button. It's for good luck. Is that true?
I don't think Alyssa's tried that yet.
No.
That's what I heard. So
Use it as face cream.
They just do that in the movies for effect.
Yeah.
I don't think it's much of any benefits to it. It's just all for show.
I just thought that was making the relationship stronger. Like when you tell your girl, "Hey, can I do this in your belly button?" She goes, "Why?"
Can I shoot on your stomach?
Us love each other more.
Right.
And she's, "Oh, okay."
Sure.
It releases an endorphin in her brain. Makes you bond.
She's laying there, and she's got a belly button full of me. She's like, "I don't feel anything different." I go, "I do." Oh my gosh. So a drop of castor oil in your belly button will help your insides, like your liver and kidneys. And if you peel an avocado seed and cut it in, let's say, 4 quarters and dump it in a mason jar with rubbing alcohol and let it sit until the liquid turns brownish,
Yeah, like 24 hours.
Then take the seed out and then use the liquid that's in there to put on achy
What
parts of
happens
your
if you
body, like
what happens if,
Yeah.
arthritis or whatever, right?
Hmm.
what happens if you leave the seed in?
I've left the seed in and just
Gets in the
nothing.
way.
Yeah.
How about the cannonball?
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, Alberto, if you want to leave the seed in, leave the seed in.
All right, we'll do an experiment. You take the seed out, I leave the seed in.
See whose joints feel better.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, or you can use Voltaren, whatever you
There you
want.
go.
You want to
Big
save some
Pharma.
money? Just buy an
Yeah,
avocado.
yeah. Forget these avocados. Big Pharma to the rescue.
Yeah. If you don't have, how about this? If you don't have the time to do the avocado strip or peel down, then
The
you're
avocado
on the
strip.
run. Use Voltaren, and if you got the time, go in the kitchen, peel the seed, and do the thing, and then use the cotton swabs, and you can do it that way. Feels about the same, Alyssa. I mean, does the outcome the same? Do you think? It's just cheaper
Mm,
your way, right? The avocado way.
yeah, honestly, I think the avocado is more long term.
You think so?
Yeah, because over time it starts to feel better and feel better, and you're not having to, always use the cream.
Really?
Because you do use the cream like 2-3 times a day. Oh, hello. I got a
Um,
thumbs up.
yes. I use it at night, and then yeah, if I'm gonna be doing stuff during the day,
Hmm.
I'll put it on again, but at least once a day for sure, at
Yeah,
least, and then the most would be twice a day, I guess. So yeah,
yeah, yeah. I
okay,
mean, you can try the avocado, see if you know. I mean, you don't have to, but I'm just saying, try it. What do you got to lose?
nothing. Just might.
An
I
avocado
just
seed. That's about it. It's some
yeah,
alcohol.
I'm gonna bust open that seed. I just never knew you could peel it. I'm kind of try it
Yeah,
for that. To peel the little seed, that's
yeah.
kind of be
If
kind
I
of
find the
tough.
video, I'll send it to you so you can check it out and see how they do it.
Do you
Just
have a
search on
video?
YouTube.
Yeah, or, yeah.
Is it
Just
of you?
search it
Do
on
you have a
YouTube.
video of you doing it?
No, not of me.
You got
You
to make
should
one
do
for him.
that. Why don't you do that and put it on there? People will watch it.
Put
I
it on my
mean,
TikTok.
yeah. I think people will watch
I
stuff
put my
like that. I
haunted
didn't know
fridge
about
on
that.
there.
You got what?
I put my haunted fridge on TikTok.
Yes, I saw that. So what is that? It's a
It was
picture screen on there?
it's called like a family hub. It's like a computer, yeah. It's like a computer screen. It's got the calendar. You can put, pictures up there. Um, and I usually try to do for the holidays, and you scroll over, you can see the inside of the refrigerator without opening the door, and it's
Mm,
all Wi-Fi, you know. You can have recipes are on there. It's all kinds of stuff.
I'm surprised Alyssa didn't give me my flannel back. Look like you're living pretty good over there. Whatever
I
he
know I
says,
just got a
take
new
that shit
washer and
back.
dryer.
God,
Ay, we
hey,
just
So
redid the
take this
bathroom,
back to the swap meet when you brought it.
right?
that's pretty nice. I was like, what I was watching it. I was like,
It's
I
I
thought
don't
it
know.
was
It
a
was tripping on
laptop
its
or
own.
then you kind of scrolled out and I could tell it was a refrigerator. And I was like, what is this?
It was like doing its own thing. I was trying to like click out of the picture, and it was zooming in, and then it was scrolling to the side. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm not even touching you.
It's
Alberta,
showing it. It's
she's
showing
getting into her
her
ghost.
neighbor's her neighbor's refrigerator.
Yeah, she's getting into the ghost thing, and instead of it just being a malfunction of a computer,
Yeah,
electronic,
Yeah.
it's a
Hmm.
ghost that was
It's
there
haunted.
doing stuff.
It's haunted.
it's showing her neighbor's refrigerator. Look what this person has. Good healthy food. You're a pig.
Right?
Oh, it's tapping in the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, we learned a lot today, folks.
What now?
I said we learned a lot today.
Oh yeah,
You know.
very informative show.
Yes.
We learned about landlines, grocery bags,
Yep.
tipping, avocado seeds.
Friends of the
And
opposite sex.
Yep.
Yes.
We got enough time for one more lesson. What do you got, Steve?
Thick girls.
Yeah.
I like. You know what? Hey, look, I don't watch this porn stuff. What is it called? Pornhub.
There's a lot of
There's
websites.
so many.
Okay, but I've been watching it lately. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with me. I've slid into the.
Your wife not giving you any?
I don't know. I've just like, because I had to get to sleep fast and sometimes I
Yeah.
think, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna,
Okay.
because I used to go on there in the long time ago, and I was like, oh, I'll just check it out and see
Your
if there's
teenage
any,
years.
see if there's any new people on there. And
He was on the.
People.
He was.
I hope it would be new people and not the same people from years ago. Can you imagine? They're like all of gray and wrinkled and
oh man,
Debbie from Debbie Does Dallas is still going at it. She's all
No.
what's his
I-
name?
I-
Ron
and
Jeremy.
by that, I hope she's still alive. Okay, I don't know. I haven't researched on her. If something bad happened, I'm sorry. I did not mean anything.
I think she went missing.
Oh boy.
Who?
Now that you talk about that girl from Debbie Does Dallas,
Oh,
she went missing and nobody could
Oh.
find her.
Wikipedia.
Wow.
Well, hopefully she just went off the grid. On her own terms.
That's what they're. Well, nobody's ever heard from her again.
wow.
Anyway, I know I like girls that are thick. That's my thing. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
It's
because
just-
there's a lot of people out there that are thick.
I like it. I was like, watching. I see girls and they're like, I like that. That's attractive to me.
Yeah.
Man, I just thought I'd throw that. So anybody's
Because it's more
listening.
I think because it's more natural. Because nowadays you got everybody's having surgery for everything. They've got tummy tucks, they've got fake boobs, they've got fake butts, they get liposuction in their legs, they get liposuction in their arms, they get implants and cheek implants, they can get Botox, they get lip
Oh, boy.
fillers. I mean, all kinds of shit. You don't know what's real on these people anymore.
Look at Alyssa. Alyssa's
The way her thing's coming in, she sounds like a robot. That was very robotic. You're kind of breaking
Oh.
up there, Alyssa.
I bring
Ah,
up
shit.
thick girls and she gets all excited and her internet blows up. Oh, there she is.
Sorry,
You're
do I
back.
still sound weird?
No,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was
Now
just
we
naming
know-
everything that they get. They're all fake.
Yeah, I don't. Don't get me wrong. Like skinny girls or nothing wrong. There's beautiful girls like that, but it doesn't do anything for me. I like girls that have
Yeah.
meat on their thighs and their butt, and that's a turn on for me. But I can't. Like even these models you see that walk on the runway, like how skinny they are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're beautiful. They got beautiful faces, but they don't have really no hips or no ass or. It's like, I guess some guys like that. I guess.
Yeah. They're just
I-
a bag of
I-
bones.
I like to see stuff wiggle, Alberto.
That's you.
Jiggle, jiggle.
Yeah, I
A
like
little,
to see.
a little pushing, a little cushion for the pushing.
You know it, making bacon, whatever you want to call it. I like to see my stuff wiggle when I'm trying to smash it. They say. I know I'm doing something. I can see my work. That's the only waves
It's
I
all like the waves.
Oh,
Oh, you're pretty.
Am I
He's
frozen?
freezing up. Yeah, you kind of froze up. I heard "oh," and then I don't know what you said after that.
oh. Wasn't that
Oh.
a song?
Oh.
Anyway, to wrap it up, Bambi Woods from Debbie Does Dallas. I guess there were rumors that she died of a drug overdose in the 80s.
Mhm.
But apparently, in 2005, there was a documentary, and I guess they found out her real name. And according to this documentary, she's living an ordinary life out in Iowa, and she wants nothing to do with anything
Mm.
regarding her past career. So take it what you will. Probably alive and well.
Living
Okay.
a normal life.
So she just wanted
Just-
out from that. Well, because that's
Yeah.
a big thing to be known for. Debbie Does
Yeah.
Dallas.
Yeah.
And how about the star of Deep Throat? Imagine having that on your resume. Damn it. I mean, hey, we all know girls do that, right? But
Yeah.
that's just
I don't know why I haven't really researched how she got into it. There's girls who do. I mean, it kind of sucks. Like there were so many magazines back in like the 70s and 80s, and these women, they did it. Steve's rosing up again. They did all the pictures and got the money, and they thought, well, that'll be it, And all of a sudden, the internet comes in here. Now you're a teacher or something. 30 years later,
Yeah.
somebody's finding your old pictures. It's
yeah.
kinda-
They might have thought it was something like a Pornhub thing. Like it's gonna be so many, it's
Or-
done, it's over. Everybody
or-
forget about it.
Or you're
but it
doing
becomes
like
a big hit.
Vanessa Williams. She just did some art pictures in college or something, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden it comes out at the worst time.
What's wrong with girls being naked? What's wrong with that?
Yeah, we're progressing, but we're still very much a Puritan society here.
I'll vote for it. I think girls should. Well, you know what I mean. If they want to be naked, then so what?
Yeah.
Shouldn't be that they should be held back from anything else they want to do.
What is it in New York? You can walk around topless.
Steve,
Really?
moving to New York.
Yeah.
For reals?
Mhm.
It's a blue state, Steve. You'll feel right at home.
Oh gosh, I'm
Yeah.
surprised if it's a blue state.
I
They
think
walk around
Miley
like that.
Cyrus did it before.
How come I
Yeah.
never see like on TV like that? They're always showing
Well, they're
things
not
in
gonna.
New York.
Yeah.
They're gonna blur it out. So.
Right.
Well, yeah, we'll blurt it
Or,
out.
or they're gonna edit it out and say.
So it is legal if a girl wants to walk around with no shirt on.
I believe
New
so.
York.
Yeah.
Oh,
Would
just
you
because you
do- if
can't
it
do
was-
it, will you?
If it was legal, would you do it, Alyssa?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Because of
Modesty,
you're just used
or
to.
or
used
you
to-
don't want guys gawking at you.
Oh, okay.
As you get older, the gravity takes over a
Yeah.
little bit.
Okay, well,
Maybe
say
back
you're-
in her heydays,
Yeah.
Yeah, those pictures that you put up that you're trying to make me see of when were you in high school?
Oh yeah.
And she's putting all these hot pictures up.
That
all the
was
time.
me in my sophomore year, I believe.
Okay, your sophomore
Well,
year.
Or
and you're-
junior year.
Careful
Junior
with
year.
those pictures, man. Those doesn't get you in trouble.
It was a school
Great.
picture.
Wait for college years.
Oh God, stop it! If you were in your, let's say in your 20s or something, and you felt good about yourself, would you?
Maybe.
It'd be kind of hard because everybody's used to covering up already. So I can
Yeah.
just because they say it's legal, and you're like, oh, okay. I don't think people would do it just because
Yeah.
they're used to covering up
Mhm.
yourself is like.
Well, it's fun. Like for me, it's like it's funny how guys can go to the beach to be topless, but women can't go to the beach and be topless, all because of the size of the breast. I don't understand. Like for me, I don't understand how is that fair.
We got to protect those for the babies. They need to get milk
Yeah.
out of those. You don't want no sun's damaged nipples.
Yeah,
they
but
would.
Well, women's breasts are for feeding children. There, Steve. I'm sorry to
Yeah.
teach you some biology, but
No, I know that, but the sun
Yeah.
will damage.
yeah,
it
it might
for
burn
milking?
up the nipples. So
yeah,
No,
get sunburned.
get out of here. The sun is gonna have milk come out. It might make the nipple a little more sturdy.
Stronger.
Yeah, because of the hot sun.
make it more firm.
Yeah, hard.
I don't know.
Okay.
My opinion on it is that everybody should cover up in public. No guys
Yeah.
guys have to wear shirts too. Fuck
There's
Yeah.
clothes for a reason, and
yeah.
yeah, I guess if guys, I don't know.
We-
girls
we-
have boobs.
We evolved without hair and fur, like for a reason. Okay, so because we were smart enough to create clothes.
You know
Wear
what?
'em.
This is right. If a guy, girls have boobs naturally, right? Guys, when they get fat,
Oh, there's
We
some
get
guys that
boobs
have
too.
boobs too,
so
and there's some women who have no boobs.
you know what? That's true. Just all nipple, huh?
All right, you
Little
get the
mosquito
tape
bite.
measure. We'll go around the chest. You got so much. You got so much. If it's too much, then
Yeah, but if you're a dude and you have that, you shouldn't be going out there like that. Come on. You
I
gotta
don't.
have a little decency, Just because you're a man and go, oh, I could take my shirt off, but you're looking like a woman out there. Don't do it. Just for your own self. Just for your own
Well,
self.
Yeah, we don't teach that anymore. Think of others. It's like, man, I can do it. Fuck yeah.
No,
Fuck
got-
you if you're uncomfortable.
Right?
Don't look at me.
Well, if you want to do that, go in your backyard. And if you're a guy and you got big tits, go in the backyard and sunbathe. Don't go to
No.
the beach.
No. I want to go out to a Target without my shirt off.
Oh, God. Well, you can go there. They like that over there.
Don't they have? What is that? What was that sign? Shirt,
No.
shoes.
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
Yeah.
And now it's come in naked if you want.
Right. We feed anybody.
And everybody's welcome, nude or not.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, everybody, go work at fast food, make some good money.
Say hi,
Right.
Steve. Say hi to Steve in the drive-through.
Yes, I'm not giving
He'll
you
be
a
at Del
tip.
Taco at night.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to give Steve a tip. Don't worry about it.
No tips. Sorry, you make enough money. What else did we talk? Well, whatever Alyssa said, we talked about all that stuff. Take it with you and take it with your life, because we only talk about things that are going to help you. And women,
Right.
if you want to go run around with your nipples in the sun, just let me know what beach you're at, and
You can go in Steve's front yard. He won't mind.
no, or the backyard.
Yeah, just
Oh,
take over.
God.
Just take over his house.
Next week, remind me what my neighbors did in our backyard.
In your backyard?
No, not in my backyard, but we know how we have neighbors. Where
Yeah.
remember where those dogs were?
Yeah.
Remember those big bushes we had that went up to the? It was like
Yeah.
a privacy thing. Cut
Oh, they took him down.
all of them. So now they could stupid.
They can see you fucking.
Yeah, if I want to run out naked, yeah, I see them naked.
Yeah. That was Steve's problem all along. Yeah.
Oh God.
He,
Next
he
week
can-
I
Can't
gotta
watch.
tell
He
you.
can't watch his porn in peace.
Yes.
he can't whip out his man's tits anymore.
Yeah.
Can't walk
I don't
around.
know. I don't know what
shirtless.
kind of trees they were called. They're the ones they grow and they grow real tall, and it's like a
evergreen?
wall. Maybe it's like it looks like it turns into a wall.
I'll
Does
send
it
you a
look like
picture.
a Christmas
Alyssa.
tree, kind of?
Yeah,
I still got a video of Eddie staring down the dogs.
yeah. It was
Probably
perfect
an
privacy
evergreen.
thing, but now it's like
Oh, gotta build a wooden wall or something.
yeah, we have to. Well, those are a lot of money. So now we have to because we asked them. We went over there and go, hey, are you at least going to cut it to at least a certain level where they're still private? No, we're taking it all out. And we're all, are you guys going to put up a fence? And go, well,
No.
nah, that's the plan, but it didn't sound like yes, we are. So
Eventually.
so
Yeah.
now we don't want this because we want some kind of privacy. So now we got to fix it. We don't have to, but we're gonna because
You know what? Just get a tarp and just a cheap tarp and just tarp up the fence. Make it look all.
might have to.
Make it look like the railroad tracks where the homeless are.
Oh, now that's what I'm mad at.
What? Oh, the
Yeah, look
your
at
loss of
Alyssa.
privacy.
Alyssa is frozen again.
Uh,
That means it's time to go. She's probably looking up the evergreen. Is that what it's called? That tree?
I know. Because I mean, they don't. Evergreens are supposed to like last during the winter. You know, they don't lose their leaves. So I have to look. I don't think. I mean, they weren't pine trees. They
No.
seem like pine trees, but they're not. So
Well, they lasted through every weather.
yeah,
They don't die.
so probably evergreens.
We had to have them trimmed every like once a year. They get too big.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
yeah. They trimmed them for you for good.
God, bastards.
All right. As long as it's on their property, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah,
you
that's us. That's us.
you-
You can't do a damn thing.
you want your privacy, plant your own.
But they should have came and talked to us and go, hey, we're going to be cutting these down. We're just letting you know because everybody's going to have a free-for-all looking into each other's yards.
Yeah, they don't care about you. Okay.
All right, we're going to get out of here. I don't want to hear about people that don't care about me.
That's a more
Am I
true
still-
a more true statement has never been said by Steve. That's it.
Yes, Alyssa, you're there. You're cutting up, but you're
Okay.
still there. We're going to end the show now.
Hanging on.
Hanging on for dear life.
You're
Yes.
Even Steve's
Rob.
cutting off now, so it might be all my fault. I don't know. Yep, you're both gone.
Mm,
okay.
It's time
Can we
to
go
go.
now?
Yeah.
Get-
Technical
get it.
difficulties.
Get out of here. We always end in style.
Yeah.
Next week.
Next week, our special Leap Day show.
Oh, okay. Alyssa, is that working your schedule of
Yeah.
being such a
Go get
Hard
her.
worker.
go-getter, hard worker, all that stuff?
You know, unless it's skinning avocado seeds next week. So
Oh,
she's
God. Anybody want some remedy for your arthritis? Get a hold of Alyssa. She'll
go.
pull some seeds for you.
Hey, there's gonna be a whole avocado truck dumping off avocados at Alyssa's house today. She's gonna be there, cutting just throwing away the avocados, keeping the seed.
Alyssa's going to have a new business with her cups.
Right?
her mason jars.
Okay, so what is it? It's a leap year show? Is that
Leap
what
Day
this is?
show.
Leap Day.
And it's going to be very special. Tune in next week. You won't want to miss it.
Is it really?
Yeah. I won't be here, as in here, but I will be on the show.
Oh.
So tune in next week. It's going to be a spectacular.
Oh, I just hope he's not Lax Beach.
Lax Beach.
Yeah, the nude beach.
Maybe. Who knows? It's going to be we won't be on YouTube much, okay? So.
Oh, God. All right, so Alberto's going to be on location somewhere, and I guess we'll find out next week where it's going to be.
And Alyssa will have all her seeds ready.
Alyssa will have her seeds ready to make sales.
And Steve will go get his gift bag back from...
I might get one. What do? You just ask them at the checkout, or are they hanging somewhere in the store? The
What?
Costco, Costco bags.
They're, oh, Alyssa.
The Costco bags are no. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. They're usually up by the check stands.
Do you,
Like they
Yeah.
sometimes they'll have displays of them.
Just pick one up and take it to the check stand. Uh-oh, we got an intruder.
Yeah, little one there in the corner.
And
God.
Alyssa's a block there. Okay, you're
Yeah.
fine, Steve.
if she would have said something like, "There's
It was-
nobody
it was-
here," then we ending the show now.
Yeah, Steve and I are seeing things.
Right. Yeah.
You gotta teach him how to do the little dance like the girl on the BBC. Remember that?
Oh.
BBC, is that
There
big
was a- there
beautiful woman?
No, at the British Broadcasting Company.
What is that? A ghost?
No, it's a television station in England.
Oh, okay. I
Way
know.
to crash the show, Steve.
I
And now he freezes up.
Yeah.
what do I have to do with it?
I'll explain next week.
Okay, yeah, we're over here, and Alyssa has many big things to do because she's a entrepreneur. All right.
She's got to go buy her Mason's jars
Yes.
and rubbing alcohol.
Okay, we'll see you guys next week, and we'll have an
All
update on the Alyssa contraption for arthritis.
Home
Illicit
remedy.
juice.
Home
Illicit
remedy.
juice.
It's what?
Illicit juice.
Her seed juice. All right. We'll see you guys next week.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Bye.
Memories in high school flames. Some good, some bad. Can you remember their names? Light up a smoke on Pomona Street with the long hair rockers. Oh, the memories. Classic cars, big tits and bars. Drinking all night like rock and roll stars. When I play that song, don't it take you back?